Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is a micro session because it's only 5 minutes long, and a normal Reiki session with me does last 1 hour. So this is just enough so that you can have a personal experience with the Reiki for yourself to decide if you would like to have more Reiki in your life or not. So we're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki followed by 5 minutes of questions. And so, for those of you who don't know what Reiki is a Japanese word which means universal life force energy. Because it is energy, it's not limited by time or by space. That's why I can be where I am and send Reiki to you wherever you might happen to be in the world. And you can receive it just as well that way as if you're right in front of me. And then it also is why you can watch this after the live broadcast is over and still get just as much benefit from it as well. Um, So we'll do 5 minutes of Reiki followed by 5 minutes of questions for the Reiki. I am setting the intention for financial increase for everybody who watches this, and also for whatever is for your highest and best benefit for each of you as individuals. So let me go ahead and start this Reiki. Excuse me. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 53 after the hour. That means that we will finish up at 58 after the hour. If you guys are hearing background noise, it is because there are young children around. I have my windows open. They've been running around the house, literally playing. And just as soon as I started the recording, then they started shouting and they're just playing. Nothing bad is happening. It's just little kids having fun and carrying on. So please don't be alarmed. I'm not sure how much of that comes through the microphone, but it's just everybody having a good time. Gracie G, hello, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. Angela Lukes, welcome, welcome. Self-confidence. Ooh, that's a really good one, and I haven't heard that one in this room before. At least not for a while. That's awesome. Freeze, all is well. Glad to see that you're here. How are you, baby? Hopefully, no interruption. Good luck. We might be interrupted from my end. Oh, is the 13th on Friday this month? Oh, it is. You have a creepy, fascinating, wonderful birthday. I actually think the 13th is a lucky number, so. Kinks and curls, hello, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. What's everybody using their Reiki for today? Very cool, Angela. I like it. Healing, finally healing. Healing can be progressive. It's okay. Sequoia, hello, hello, welcome. Glad you're here, my dear. We have 3 more minutes of Reiki. What are you going to use yours for? That's excellent, Kinks. I'm glad to hear it. Sleep is so important, too. Sleep impacts our moods. Thank you, Gracie G. I appreciate that comment. Manifest finances for you. You're getting a double dose of financial. Highest and best for you. Gotcha. If the Reiki is working on something emotional for you, it can make you really feel like you need to sleep a lot as it works its way through. Now, that's not a guarantee that that's what it is, but it can do that. I've seen that before. La da 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 da. By the way, also Aries is retrograde, which for a lot of people impacts your energy level and drags it down when it's retrograde. Not Aries is retrograde, Mars is retrograde, who is the ruler of Aries. Laughter every day is such good medicine, isn't it? So right before I logged on to make this video, the little 6-year-old wanted to do Bible study with me. He's like, how do you feel about opening your Bible and doing Bible study with me? I was like, with an invitation like that, how can you turn it down? You have things are moving really fast. That's good. The sun is good for healing too. So is water. Did you, Gracie G? Who's got a pet next to them while we're doing this Reiki? Is that anybody in the room or is that somebody watching later? Who's got a pet right next to them? Right next to the, I'm going to say right next to the left hip. Hello there, Michael. It's one that is right next to the person physically and tangibly, Angela. It might be from somebody who watches this video later. But anyway, I'm feeling a lot of Reiki energy going to that pet as well as to everybody viewing. I'm not sure if this animal is like a small dog or a cat, but it seems like it's all curled up. How big is your dog, Freeze? Is it the size of a cat or is it bigger? You're quite welcome, Michael. Oh, well, yeah, that would definitely fit what I'm feeling. You may want to check him out because he's pulling a lot of energy, so he may not be feeling really too great. You might want to keep an eye on him. I'm used to pets pulling energy, but he's pulling more than normal. It could be that he's just teething. Doesn't have to be anything complicated. All right, we've got 5 minutes plus one. Let's go ahead and wrap up the Reiki. All right, so you're quite welcome. Thank you for the compliment. I'm setting my timer. You guys start throwing your questions at me. I'll answer questions for free up till 5 minutes go by. And then if you have still questions that you want me to answer, then if you do a super chat, then I'll be happy to answer your question at that point. But the first 5 minutes of question answering is a freebie. Thank you to those of you putting likes on the video and sharing this video with others. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kinks. Sounds like you still miss Oreo. He is teething. Oh, that's why he was pulling so much. Kinks and curls. Will she get accepted at any other college in her state? Will she be accepted at any other college in her state? I've got to say, I don't see it right now. There, you have a lot of going up in the spread. I think it's going to be a little bit of time, and you have a decision that you're going to have to make. So once a little time passes, I think you're going to have a decision about which college that has accepted you want to accept. But for right now, I see things being really slow. So basically what I'm saying here is just keep putting in the applications. Freeze wants to know, will she get extra money this month? Freeze, are you feeling? I'm thinking maybe you're not. Freeze wants to know, will Freeze get extra money this month? You're quite welcome, Kinks. Extra money this month. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. Look at that. You got a nice yes here, honey bunny. You have the Empress showing up, 10 of air, that's sweetness. Hierophant in reverse. So to me, this is not money that has a long-term commitment. This would be probably a one-time thing, definitely. Yes. Yes, freeze, you will. Sequoia, oh, you retracted your message. Okay. Message from Spirit from Miss Angela Lukes. La da, za da da da, la da, la da da da. Message from Spirit for Miss Angela. We're going to pull 3 cards for that question. You do have new information coming in to you. I don't think you're going to be too happy about it. It looks like this is a really good time for you to be looking at other ways to bring in income, because I think you've got a new message coming in that you're not going to like that does have to do with income or financial things. So this is a good time to start looking for other sources of income, Miss Angela. Something to back that up so that you've got something to come back at that news with. Sequoia, what does the universe want Miss Sequoia to know? I'm going to do a quick 9-card spread and take a peek at that. What does the universe want Miss Sequoia to know? Mm-hmm. Sequoia, you are highly intuitive yourself, and your message has to do with your intuition. You're really tempted to shut your intuition off and not to even use it. Why would that be? Why would that? Because you want to fit in with other people is why. You're afraid to use it because you're afraid you won't fit in. At the same time, it's not very comfortable for you not being able to tap into that intuition. You have magic at your fingertips, and yet you're not even looking at it. And what's else is going on here, Sequoia, is that you've been thinking about this and considering this for a long time, but you refuse to take hold and to stretch it out and to learn from it and to go forward with it. You're afraid of making this change because you're afraid that you will not fit in. That's what Spirit wants you to take a look at. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Gracie G, you're going to be the last question of the day. If anybody else wants me to answer a question, we can do a super chat. Otherwise, this is going to be the last question of the day. Gracie G wants to know, are her young plants going to thrive? Will her young plants thrive? How many young plants do you have? I kind of get the sense that this answer should be like multiple choice, like this group will and this group won't. I don't feel like all your plants are exactly the same, or else they're not all in exactly the same space or environment. King of Air in reverse. First of all, they need more sunlight. King of Water, right side up. You're giving them plenty of water. Tower in reverse. Don't forget to turn them. Don't ask me how I got that out of that card. I have no idea, but that's what came up. Queen of Earth, I do feel like you've got good soil there. And then the King of Air. We had the King of Air in reverse, which meant you need more sunlight. Queen of Air to me talks about talking to your plants, nurturing them. So you want to talk to your plants. I hope that helps you, my dear. Well, Gracie G, that's a second question, isn't it? I'm just answering one pre-question a day. Your puppy barks high. You're quite. Six and some organic eggplants. That's why they seem different. Okay. Thank you for being here, Mr. Michael. I appreciate it. No worries, no worries. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the thumbs ups on this video. Thank you for sharing it with others who may find benefit from it. On top of that, thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings and private Reiki sessions. Thank you to those of you who do super chat once we get into that mode. You guys' support for me at every single level is what allows me to do what I love to do for my living. So I do appreciate you all, right from the bottoms and the tips of my toes all the way through the end of all my hairs. Everybody have a fantastic day. If I don't see you back here for a private reading between now and then, I'll see you all back on the next video. Peace out.